Tekken Bowling League is a non-profit, non-professional league created for entertainment purposes only. The events or storylines that occur in these videos are fan fiction and are in no way canon to the actual Tekken franchise. Welcome back everybody to Tekken Bowling League. We are now doing our third matchup, and we got Anna facing Kunimitsu. Anna will represent Team Demonic, Kuni for Team Stealth. We did catch up with Anna before this game. She says, well, surely I can do better than what my sister did. How embarrassing. So, taking shots at her sister. Obviously she's referring to Nina, who I believe bowled a 131. Basically saying, hey, that was kind of on the low end of the spectrum here. I know I can do better than that. So let's see. Anna's got a goal in mind today. She just wants to beat 131. And starts off with 8 pins. So far on the same track as her sister. She will roll this one slightly too far to the left and will miss the 5 pin. That was a common theme for the last episode. Let's see if it's a theme for this one. And Kunimitsu, on her first ball, will also miss the 5, along with the 9. Can she get the spare, though? It's a good roll, and just too far to the left, completely misses. So both players have left their first frame wide open. So it's a score of 8-9. And let's see what Anna does with her second ball here. She will, what looked like would have been a strike at first, but did not get all of it. There are still 2 pins remaining. So she'll scoot over, roll one down, hug the left side of the lane and end up in the gutter. I think she tried to curve it at the end there. Not enough spin on it, and it falls into the gutter. So now Kuni on her second frame has a good ball going, and that's a strike. We got our first strike of today's matchup already in the second frame. Team Stealth. That's easy, she says. So let's see if there's more of them. She said, hey, that strike wasn't too bad. I can do that. Anna will go down the lane, so we have our first strike followed by our first foul. She's bowling in high heels, I think, so that could be the cause of it. I'm not really sure why these contestants use some of these strange outfits that are not suited for this type of event, but here we are. You're free to wear what you want and play how you want, and we've seen some crazy things happen as Kuni will follow up her strike with another one. So she's already got a double, putting the pressure on Anna Williams right out of the gate. As we enter the 4th frame, Anna has a 25, so she wants to beat her sister. She's going to have to pick it up. And that looked like it could have been a strike, but again, 2 pins refusing to go down. Maybe needs to put a little more power on it. And so she'll scoot over, and she will clip the side of one, knocks it into the other. A good spare pickup.
My pleasure.
As she taunts the crowd. She is known as one to seek attention, to put it mildly. So, she's gonna work the crowd. And now Kuni will leave 2 pins on her ball. Can she pick up the spare? It looks good, looks promising. It looks like a spare to me. Whoa, she just came out of nowhere. Thief at your service. So if anyone needs a thief, give Kuni a call. Alright, Anna. Well, she got the power on that one, but there was just no accuracy involved. Not really sure what she was going for. Maybe it just got away from her, but that was not a good ball. And try to get this spare. Looks good, but one pin went untouched. The 2.
Player
Everything but the 2.
Frame 5. First throw.
Now Kuna up again. She's got some good power on it. It looks good. Whoa, how did that go untouched? It looked like she had it, but one pin, you know, every now and then that one, there's a pin that just will refuse to go down. It just happens. But it will go down on the second ball, so that will give her a spare. And she will wave to the crowd as she walks off, saying, okay, not bad.
Frame 6.
Now Anna, going into the 6th frame, is sitting on a 47 right now. So definitely not doing too good, but that strike might change things. Let's see if she can get hot after that one. Maybe she just needed a warm-up. And there's the flaunting we were talking about. She's going to work this crowd and get everyone on her side. Kunimitsu with a strike. It looked like the 5 was going to stay. It kind of just got scooted over just enough for it to lose its balance and topple over. So Kunimitsu already off to a pretty good start today. She had that open frame on her first ball, her first frame, left it open, but since then she's been popping off. And Anna's kind of struggling to find her rhythm still until lately, but here we get a baby split. So, you know, she's trying to hang in there, but I think Kuni's kind of taken a commanding lead against her here. So, this first game, barring something drastic, looks like it's gonna be 1-0 team stealth, but that was a nice spare pickup by Anna. And she will wave to the crowd as she walks back to the bench.
First throw.
Kunimitsu up to the plate again with another strike. She is just keeping her foot on the gas. She wants this upset win. Remember, everyone's kind of thinking Team Demonic, you know, you got Kazuya. He's one of the big 3. Kazuya, Jin, Heihachi, the whole Family Matter thing going on. And Anna with a strike here. Trying to say, hey, I am Team Kazuya. I mean, he put me on his team for a reason. But yeah, the big 3, so anyone facing them is kind of an underdog, but Kunimitsu out here is quietly having a really good game. And then, as I say that, she kind of lets that one get away from her, only gets about 3 pins. Looks like she didn't quite get the power on it that she wanted, just spun a little bit too much on her to the left. Can she pick up the spare though? She's been doing that so well, continues to do it. You know, she secretly might be one of the top bowlers in this whole tournament. It would be a shame if this is the only time we get to see her, but she's been doing very well. Now Anna with a strike. No! No! The 8 pin. The 8 pin did not go down. Somehow, through all that mess, the 8 did not get touched. Can she get it on this one? Nuh-uh. Had the power, just missed it to the left. She just shakes it off like, oh well. At this point, I think Kunimitsu's pretty much got this wrapped up, barring something drastic happening. And she just hits everything but 1. So, you know, she got robbed of a strike. The thief got robbed. The irony on that one. But yeah, I mean, we've seen it a few times already today. She'll miss the spare for the first time since the first frame. But yeah, we've seen it a few times today. Like, it looks like it's going to be a strike and 1 pin just doesn't go down. And now Anna, contemplating where she wants to line up, finds her spot, rolls it, hits a strike. And now on the second ball, remember this is the 10th frame. Can she get a turkey to close out? She's pretty much lost already, and she does. She gets another strike, so 1 more, and she will have a turkey. This is, funny enough, ending up exactly how her sister Nina did. getting the 3 at the end, but on Nina's third, she left 1 pin. Can Anna actually pull off the turkey finish? It looks good. No! 1 pin for her as well. Both sisters had a chance to hit a turkey and left 1 pin. And now Kuni will finish out her night with a strike. I gotta wonder, is she going for the turkey finish? We haven't seen it yet. We've seen it get close.
Player 2, frame 10, second throw.
Second ball. And no turkey here. She has a chance to pick up the spare though, because she does have the extra ball from getting a strike.
Third throw.
And it looks good. Oh, just barely clips that pin. I think even if it didn't, it flipped directly back onto where they were standing, so I think it would have picked it up anyway. But there you go, first matchup, Kunimitsu. Looks like a 194 to 144, so I mean, Anna can take pride in the fact she did do better than her sister. Wasn't by much, but she still lost. Kunimitsu just with an unbelievable game. So here we go. Kazuya now has to play. Yoshimitsu does not have to. He is the captain of Stealth. But he's gonna say, hey, let's lock this away. Let's be the first group to 2-0 somebody and not have that third game. Can Yoshimitsu pull that off? He's gonna face Kazuya. That's no tall order. Kazuya's gonna start off with just a powerhouse ball, but misses the 5. That seems to be every bowler's nightmare, is that 5 pin. You know, you don't want to hit straight through the head pin. When you bowl, you gotta kind of curve into it, but if you miss your spot, there's a chance that it's gonna stay standing. So that's the risk you take. But if you go straight through the middle, you have a high risk of getting a split. So that's why that's not a common theme that you see. Like Yoshimitsu did right there. That's pristine center bowling right there. You want to be just slightly to the left or slightly to the right of the middle. Go right up the gut and see if it just barrels over all the pins. If you're a straight line bowler, that's what you got to aim for. If you're a spin bowler, you got to hit your pocket just right. So there's different styles of bowling here that we see, and Yoshimitsu did his right. But I think he's kind of random. I think he mixes his styles, and I'm not sure what Kazuya's doing here, but he looks like he's struggling early, which is a little odd because he's supposed to be one of the best ones in this tournament. Yoshi with another straight line ball, and whoa, that pin wobbled but did not go down. It stood its ground. It looked like it had it. But no, he just got denied. He's gonna try to roll it down the side, but it just kind of got away from him a little bit there. Rolled too far to the right, and that's gonna be a miss. You could tell he's disappointed. He knew right when that left his hand it was not gonna hit that pin. He knew what he did wrong on the release. Now Kazuya trying to capitalize. He's got a bad spin to the right so far. I don't know if that's just how he bowls or if he's doing something strange, but his ball is spinning to the right, and that's really odd to see from a right-hander. But he will pick up the spare. He guns it right up the middle. He says, it is time to meet your end. He is taunting Yoshimitsu. I mean, that sounds like a death threat almost. Like, hey, get out of my way. This is my tournament. Yoshi with a nice slow ball leaves a line of pins there, the picket fence. Let's see how he chooses to pick this up. He's gonna try to go across the lane, it looks like. Oh, that was beautiful, but he missed the head pin. You gotta hit number 1 first to get the 3 behind it, and he just took a bad angle on that one. You know, these are some narrow lanes. You don't exactly have the room to do that. And here you go. This is exactly what I was discussing earlier. Kazuya hit the ball right up the gut, but because of that, because there was no spin involved, it leaves a chance for a pin to not get touched, and that's how that pin was still remaining. As he just completely blew it away on the spare, though. Thing almost came all the way back to where he was standing.
Frame 4, first throw.
So now Yoshimitsu with his second ball, or first ball. We'll leave 2 pins.
Player 2, frame 4.
Frame 4, second throw. This is the second ball. And it looks good, looks promising. Oh, it kind of just stopped curving at the end there, and it looked really precise to just take that pin out. But he needed to clip it on the right to have it kick into the back pin, and just didn't do it. Now Kazuya, he's been bowling some really strange, just some strange lines and spins he's taking today. I'm not sure if these are designed or just like that. There's that right spin we were talking about, and he's gonna leave 3 standing.
Player 2, frame 5.
We're back to Yoshimitsu. He's gonna overcharge and slide down the lane.
Player 2,
his head kind of looks like a bowling ball.
Second throw.
Sorry, I shouldn't make fun of the contestants here, but I mean, he has that like red glossy shell on his head there, and it kind of looked like it had dots in it, sort of like a bowling ball. I'm not gonna say it. Anyway, Kazuya, I mean, that 5 pin. I don't know what it is about that 5 pin, but these contestants seem to be having trouble with that pin. Not just today, but past games as well. It seems to give people some trouble, but he will pick up the spare.
Player 2, frame 6.
Now, as we enter the 6th frame, Yoshimitsu get another picket fence, but this time it's on the left side. Will he try the same method as he did last time? It looks like he's going for the same thing. Can he do it? Oh, he went for it, but with a different approach, and this time it worked. He learned from his mistake, clipped the side of the head pin, and it just kind of dominoed the rest of them. That's how you got to do it right there. Now Kazuya with some power just blows through the pins. You know, sometimes all it takes is just enough strength. You get them pins flipping around, they'll take each other out.
Player 2, frame 7, first throw.
And now we got Yoshimitsu again. Again sliding down the lane. That's another foul.
Player 2, frame 7.
You know, I don't know what it is. I know he's a little clumsy, so he might just be tripping over himself. We didn't see Kuni do that. She's a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? Sophisticated. But Yoshi does pick up the spare on that one, so, you know, again, that would have been a strike had he not tripped over himself on the first frame, or first ball. And Kazuya, again, ripping through the pins, but missing the 5. You have to make sure you hit that 5. You want to kind of curve into the 5, and as the ball is rolling, it kind of just knocks all the pins over. And if you don't hit the 5 with the ball itself, there's a chance that a pin won't knock into it. And that seems to be what's happening in Kazuya's case here. He's just missing the 5 altogether. He does get the spare though. Yoshimitsu follows up his spare with a strike. So he's trying to lock this away. You know, he don't want to see a 3rd game. You know, they got Master Raven on their team, and they have to take on Kazumi, which is Kazuya's mother. There's that odd spin we're talking about again. Yeah, some people were thinking that Kazumi should have been the leader of this team. We'll get more into that later if we see her. But yeah, Kazuya's the captain. Kazumi is on his team. He's gonna get another spare. But if Yoshi can lock this game away, then Team Stealth is gonna move on. But as of right now, it looks like Kazuya has the lead. I don't know if Yoshi's gonna be able to catch up, but he sure is trying. as he will leave 2 pins.
Player 2.
It is frame 9, so he's running out of time. He needs to do something quick if he's going to. And that's the way to do it. Pick up your spares, get some strikes. You're gonna win. You gotta go big.
Player 1.
Here's Kazuya on the 10th frame. Can he seal the deal right here? Just an oddball, left 2 pins.
Player 1.
He keeps kind of rolling it to the right. Let's see. It looks like he's going to stand more to the left. Instead of adjusting his throwing motion, he's adjusting his stance. I guess that is one way to kind of adjust on the fly there. I mean, it might be easier to just scoot yourself over than try to figure out what's going on with your throwing motion. So he's got to make adjustments quick, and that's what he's trying to do. And as you can see, he knew better that time. He did scoot to the left again, knowing his ball keeps veering, and he ended up with a strike. So a great finish there, a spare strike in the 10th. Yoshi's going to have to basically triple strike this to win now. So it appears we will be seeing Kazumi take on Master Raven as he leaves 1 pin remaining. Can he pick it up? Oh, he just missed it. He's not even gonna get a 3rd ball because of that. And so Yoshimitsu, you could see the disappointment on his face as he kind of shrugs and walks back to the bench there in sadness. Doesn't want to face his team. You know, he's the captain. He just let that one slip through his fingers. So now it's up to Master Raven, and she will take on Kazumi Mishima, the mother of Kazuya Mishima, the spouse of Heihachi Mishima. This is all one big family now. Here's the big question. Did she want to go with her son, or did she want to go with the husband? She chose her son. She chose to be on the team with her son. So let's see if that pays off right here. Just an ugly first ball, though. You know, some say she might even be better than Kazuya at bowling, but just not showing it there. So far of the whole family, though, Jin has been the only one that's just absolutely looked like a dominant threat. And he got knocked out by team playtime because his teammates couldn't win their games. So, you know, it makes you wonder, like, hey, I know they're all rivals, but what if there's some wheeling and dealing next season? Try to get some people that can win games for you. You can't do it all on your own. You gotta have your teammates help you out. Kazumi, I kind of, sorry, I was going on a tangent there. Kazumi ended up with a spare. Master Raven now gets a spare. And so, after 1 frame, we are all even. So here's Kazumi again. Just missed that 5. Same kind of concept there. She hit her pocket, but it didn't curve into the 5, and so it just didn't get touched, and it's still standing. And she has a split. Which, can she pick it up? It looks good. No! She got denied. It didn't bounce high enough. Hit the floorboard and just fell down. If it bounced a little bit higher, it might have clipped that pin. Now Master Raven will get a... No, she goes right up the middle, but 2 pins do not go down.
Player 2, frame 2, second
Frame
throw.
2, second throw. Rolls it. Missed. Missed the spare
Miss.
by an inch. She's just like, ah, whatever.
Player 1, frame 3.
So
First
2 open
throw.
frames now. Kazumi has a 1-point lead. And again, just hits her spot, but curves it the wrong way, or doesn't curve it at all, I should say.
Player 1,
And that's gonna leave those 2
frame
pins.
3, second throw.
Doesn't get the spare either, just missed. The pin will drop straight down. No help from the backboard on that one.
Player 2.
This is looking rough. She's supposed to be a powerhouse, and she's left 2 frames open in a row. Master Raven definitely said, hey, this is my chance. Goes out there and gets a strike. And that's going to take a lead.
Player 1.
So here we go, entering the fourth frame. Kazumi. Oh, that was so lucky. She missed the 5. In that particular case, one of the pins fell perfectly in between the 2 that she missed. They fell over. That was a lucky strike right there. But hey, sometimes that's all it takes is a little bit of luck on your side. Master Raven, 1 pin. She needed more power. It looked like she had the line right, but just bowled it a little too slow. And it didn't have enough oomph on it to reach that back pin, but she'll pick it up there with the spare.
Player 1. Frame 5.
We're entering frame 5. The lights are flashing since she got a strike on the last frame. And leaves 2. Just missed the head pin that time.
Player 1. Frame 5. Second throw.
Nice, slow, steady ball. Precise accuracy. That's a spare pickup. She says, I have no choice. I've got to do better.
Frame 5.
I have to win this for my family. Master Raven missed 3.
Player 2.
Master Raven's actually, no one really talks about her, but she's kind of a dark horse in this tournament. Like, she could be really good. And no one is mentioning her name as she gets another spare here. I mean, she's doing okay so far. In fact, she doesn't have a single open frame yet. So this could be a big upset. If she wins, or excuse me, if Kazumi wins, this will be the 3rd game where the team that lost the first round comes back to win it. So Master Raven is trying to break that streak. And that pin will bank off the wall, but not in the direction she needs it to.
Player 2.
But yeah, Master Raven is trying to break that streak here and say, look, we gotta hold on to a lead. Everyone's choking leads, not us. It's up to me. She's got a tall order to take down Kazumi Mishima, but she's gonna give it her all, and right now she's holding her own. She does have a bit of a lead. Can she get this spare beautifully picked up? And she will maintain her lead with that one. It's not a huge lead. So a small mess up could cost her. Kazumi's gonna have to do something. And that's what you're looking for. There's a strike. Let's see, maybe she's warmed up now. I will teach you the meaning of fear. Oh no. She is ready to go. Uh-oh. You gotta wonder, is Master Raven feeling that fear? She just went down the lane. That's a foul. She'll follow the foul with a spare. That would have been a strike, but she choked that first frame. Her first ball.
Frame 8. First throw.
She still, though, has gotten nothing but spares and strikes. And Kazumi, oh my gosh, it rattled, but it did not fall. You could see it shaking in its boots back there, but it held its ground, and she will be absolutely robbed of a strike. Kazumi is going to just tear through it on that second ball, but that could have been a momentum killer right there. Oh, that would have been a huge momentum swing if she had gotten 2 strikes in a row. Now Master Raven with a strike. Is the momentum in her favor now?
Player 1, frame 9, first throw.
And now Kazumi. Oh, it fell late! It looked like the wind off that pin was enough to blow it over. Like nothing touched it. It just decided to fall on its own. The sheer force of the pin flipping behind it caused that other one to fall down. And it's answered by another strike. These two are really going at it. Neither one of them wants to be knocked out. Master Raven trying to prove she belongs here. Kazumi trying to show, you know, she don't want to let her son down. Oh, another good ball, but again, without the spin, there's a chance a pin doesn't go down, and that's what happened here.
Second throw.
And this is the final frame. She has to get this if she wants another ball. Oh, she does. She will have one more ball to try to close this out and put the pressure on Master Raven, who's sitting on back-to-back strikes. She's got the power. Nope, clips the head pin, but still somehow 3 pins go untouched. And that is not how you want to finish. Now Master Raven, she has the top 160. She's 110, sitting on a strike. 1 pin left. Hits 9. If that was a strike right there, that would have been game over.
Frame 10, second throw.
And she will go down the lane.
Foul.
She couldn't do it.
Player 2 wins.
But what happens? She still wins. She wins by 7 pins. By a score of 7. And Stealth will hang on. They will advance. And next week, or next matchup, they will have to take on the winner of Stooges or Showdown. This is absolutely incredible. The first team to hang on and not let the other team make a comeback. Now, I will say that next matchup, Stooges and Showdown's an exciting one. You know, there's all this talk about the top teams being, you know, the Mishimas and the Kazamas, but Armor King, keep an eye on Armor King. If we get to see Armor King, he is the captain of Showdown. There's some rumors he might actually be the best one in this entire thing. We'll see if we get to see him or not. As for the Stooges, I mean, they got Paul Phoenix. He's a powerhouse. They may be funny and mess around, but they're no joke. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy.